Okay, the next problem, which number was it? Okay, we are in number 8. X6 y cubed all divided by x cubed. Now this can be written as x6 minus 3. Okay, I do not have to explain this too much now because it's been enough till now. Okay, that can be also your answer, but if you just write like this and whole cubed, this can be whole cubed, this can also be your answer. Okay, so you can write either of them as the answer. Okay, so it's a little bit messy. So is this visible in the camera? I think it's a little invisible. Let's use this marker now because that was out of ink. Number 10. So we are increasing the complexity. Okay. So 4th root of 16 and then x to the power 8 divided by y4 z to the power minus 12. Okay. Now this will be, if I write in terms of power, this is going to be 16x cubed divided by y4, and this is minus, it should be shifted up there, so z to the power 12 to the whole power. We have, so whenever you have the second root or the square root, you can also call this the square root. It means write it well. A square root of x. When you have this in exponent form, you can write this down as x to the power 1/2. When you have third root of x, this can be written as y to the power 1/3. When you have the same root 4th, it's gonna be to its power 1/4. Okay, so 4th root means in the power 1/4. Okay, and now below this, underneath it, we have 4. Meaning we're gonna write all of them having the exponent 4 or the multiples of 4. Okay, meaning this can be written as, this is basically nothing but 2/4, and this is x to the power 8 times z to the power 12. This is going to be z 12 divided by y4 to its whole power 1/4, and we're going to take all the factors of 4 from them. Okay, so we're going to take 4 from take out 4 from all the exponents. So this will be 2 and x squared, because 4 times 2 is 8, as we are taking the 4 from this. This will be z to the power 3 divided by y, because we have taken the 4 out of them, times 1/4, and this 4 gets cancelled, and this is what you have. So you can also leave the answer as that, but if you write all of them in terms of exponents, all the terms in exponents, then this will be y to the power -1. Okay, now all the terms are written in terms of exponents. Okay, this is already in exponents, so you can leave it there as well, because if you have nothing, then it's 1. But if you write the multiplication, then this can be written as this. Okay, and that's pretty much your answer. You can write this your answer as well, or this thing as well. Okay, so that was the solution of this one. Let's move on to the next problem. Okay. This is 11 number. And the problem that we have is this: 16 times 2 to the power 1 plus 1 divided by, it's p actually. It was p in the problem. 16 times 2 to the power p plus 2. I should take it in my hand actually. So the divide is extended. Minus 4 times 2 to the power p. It's minus 2 times 2 to the power p plus 2. This is a little bit trickier one, so you try to do it on your own. I guess this is going to be, okay, so what do we have here? So the first thing that goes in our mind is that we have 2 as the base. Should write this in terms of 2 in the base as well. So it will be 2/4 times 2 to the power p plus 1. Okay, that's correct. Minus, it should be written 2 squared times 2 to the power p divided by, this again is 2/4 times 2 to the power p plus 2 minus, and this is already in 2, okay, in the base of 2, and its power is 1. It means basically you can add the powers, okay. This p plus 2 plus 1, okay, pretty simple. It's 1 already there, you can add the powers. This is what you have done, and this was the purpose in these as well, okay, the same thing. Now, and this can be written as 2 to the whole power 4 plus p plus 1 minus 2 to the power 2 plus p divided by 2 to the power 4 plus p plus 2 minus 2 to the power, this should be p plus 3. Now this comes as, solve this furthermore, 2 to the power 5 plus p minus 2 to the power 2 plus p all divided by 2 to the power 6 plus p minus 2 to the power p plus 3. No, we can't. We cannot solve this further than this, and that's your answer, okay? And that is your answer, okay? So all we did was write this in terms of exponents, that this was it. In the like exponents, okay? In the like base, meaning same base, and that was the answer. In number 11, okay? This was in number 11. Let's move on to the next problem. Right, let's write this down. This is the most hardest problem that we have got previously, okay? There are other harder problems than this as well following, but this is the most hardest than we have dealt with till now. Okay. We have x to the power b divided by x to the power c to the whole power a times x to the power c divided by x to the power a to the whole power b times x to the power a divided by x to the power b to the whole power c. So this is what you have here, and you can write this as x to the power ab divided by x to the power ac times x to the power bc divided by x to the power ab times x to the power ac divided by x to the power bc. Furthermore, this will be, we have the x in the base, meaning you can add up whatever that is above there on the numerator, and whatever that is in the denominator, we have to subtract it, okay? So this is going to be x to the power ab plus bc plus ac, this all minus this whole thing, ac, and let's write it without brackets, okay? You can comprehend this, I guess. I do not want to exaggerate this problem too much. So minus ac minus ab, so subtracting basically all of them, bc, okay? Now ab got cancelled, ac gets cancelled, this also gets cancelled, and all that we left with is x to the power 0, which is basically 1, and this is what we get the answer as. So this was, I don't think this was that much hard, okay? So I thought this is going to be the hardest problem that we have met till now, but this wasn't, okay? Let's go to the next problem.